G'day guys, Steve with Broken Sprocket. In this video, me and the guys from work go riding at Belanglo State Forest. Belanglo State Forest is in the Southern Highlands of New South Wales. It is a very, very beautiful place to ride with lots of hills and lots of good single trails. Unfortunately, most people know Belanglo State Forest because of the horrors of the most evil man in Australia, Ivan Milat, who murdered 7 backpackers in that forest. But we're not here to talk about the horrors of Belanglo State Forest. We're here to ride dirt bikes. So let's get started. Was the first big hill climb we came upon for the day. I picked a bad line and came to a stop. Scott on his WR450 picked a much better line. I ended up turning around, going down again and trying the line Scott took as it looked much better. This is Luke's brand new WR450. As you can see, he was not scared of giving it a hit on this hill.
I thought I was gonna wear that. I thought I was gonna wear it. Pull the front over. Yeah, pull the front over. You're on the log.
Which way should I go?
Yeah, that way. Go back again. You're gonna have to go back down again. Go back down. Have another crack. There, she's used now.
Hey?
She's used now. Go back down, you didn't have enough momentum.
Steve's attempt on his DRZ400 ended up in failure, so Wayne offered to take the bike up for him. This is where Wayne discovered 2 sports at once, jogging and riding a motorcycle. Well done, Wayno. Who said men can't multitask?
Come on, Wayno.
Because none of us had ever ridden at Belanglo State Forest, all of these trails were new to us and we didn't know what to expect. Unfortunately, this trail seemed to just disappear. And the other unfortunate thing was, Jose's clutch on his WR450F was beginning to fail. The further we went along, the more his bike failed.
Keep it going! Oh. Go, keep it going. I don't think this is a trail. Is it going to go?
If I jump out of it.
The clutch on Jose's bike was that bad, we just had to push it out and get it to the fire trail. Once he got to the fire trail, he just had to limp his bike back to camp, and that was the end of his day.
You alright?
Yeah. Fucking just look bad.
I think we're stuck, Steve-o.
Getting our bikes out of that section and back to the fire trail was one of the funniest things that had happened all day. Tried to go around Scott in this section here, but all I ended up doing is finding myself getting stuck. This was one of the more fun fire trails that we found on the day. pretty good little hill climb that me and Scott had found. It's much steeper than it looks on camera. Reason I thought I was Graham Jarvis, and then I remembered I wasn't.
That was a fail! Steve, that was a fail! Keep the revs up, Luke.
I'm too fucking short. You want to do it? Jump on.
Not really. Doesn't
back, go all the way back.
Jeez, it doesn't like bloody staying.
Just keep stalling.
Yeah, it doesn't like bloody.
No.
Earlier in the day, we went down this rock, and I thought later on in the day it would be fun to go up the rock and test my skills. It turned out to be a little easier than I thought.
You can do it! Go back a bit because you're going to need a run off. And then just stab it. Go back a bit. Get the front wheel where that ledge is. So you've got a run off. Take it back so the front wheel's where that ledge is, and then you've got a run off. More.
I just can't stand up.
Go a bit more. Now gas it. You're going to need a little bit more runoff. Take the front wheel right to the edge.
I can't stand up, man. I'll just topple over if I go back more. Hey?
I came up here.
Oh.
Jose's in front of me on my bike. I'm on Stevie W's one. Stevie W's on Jose's. Keep the revs up. Keep the revs up.
I didn't get too much footage of Jose riding because his bike had broken down, so I thought I'd finish the video off with him riding my 450. I believe this is the first time Jose has ever ridden a 450.
You right? Jose, keep the revs up. Fuck, you're loose on that brake. I think Jose's too comfy on my one.
You want this back? Yeah. I thought
Hey?
fucking goes really well. Fucking love it.
Hey, watch this video next, or go to the Broken Sprocket video library and choose another top video. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. After all, it's for free and guaranteed to make your day 20% better. If you're already a subscriber and you're having a bad day, just think it could have been 20% worse. You can also follow Broken Sprocket on Instagram. So, I'll see you in the next video.